Oh, we are on our way back. On our way back here. Just got loaded. Alright, let's try this and see if it works. I was still connected to my headset, so hopefully that fixed it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I gotta remember to disconnect from my headset when that happens. Sometimes I don't think about it. So we got ourselves a little bit of a journey back through Wisconsin, and we're gonna make our way back to Rochester, Minnesota with this preload for someone else, and that's our day. But it's gonna be like 4 hours. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Alright, good. You saw me and stopped. Wasn't sure if they were going to. I greatly appreciate that. Always try to be safe out here. Never know what you're going to run into, though. Can definitely say that for certain. It shouldn't be a bad drive back. The biggest thing that we're going to be facing is probably some morning traffic, and then we do have a couple of tight turns to try and get through, but should be all right. Our combination's not too bad of a setup right now. might not. I don't know about my neighbors. I park my truck down the road from my house, so my neighbors generally don't hear them unless I bring it home to work on it. But where I'm at right now, hard to say. They probably don't enjoy them as much as I do, but that's why we were trying to watch where we were running the Jake brakes. So we're going to be traveling on 151 eastbound towards Madison, Wisconsin. We're going to jump off a little early into Portage, and then we're going to reconnect onto Interstate 3990 northbound, and we're going to drive that all the way back up to Minnesota. Oh, can I find a gear? There it is. But yeah, this truck is very loud, no doubt about that. So I do try to watch myself when I'm letting the pipes ring. In the cab here, it might sound like I'm yelling. I am, a little bit. Because otherwise I really can't hear myself talk. I do. I let them sing the song of our people. I just try to be mindful when I'm in neighborhoods and it's, you know, early in the morning. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's still a few years away for me, but we'll be getting there eventually ourselves. Here we go. Hang on real tight. Got a phone call. are back at it. Let's keep on hammering this thing down. Oh, you're good, Shooting Star. Don't worry about it, buddy. You're just fine. You are just fine, buddy. We got ourselves a little bit of a journey on the way back. Hey, Dwayne, good Sunday morning. Welcome in. And whoever's driving the 86 Kenworth, hell yeah. I bet that thing is a beautiful rig. Love those older trucks. Love them. Oh, there you go, Shooting Star. That'll keep you busy. Probably busier than you want to be, but I know that feeling. Oh, very nice, Ed. Yeah, that's beautiful. An old 86. I bet that thing's got pneumatic windows too. Hey Lane, welcome in. Ourselves a beautiful drive today, no doubt about it. May not be super sunny, but that's all right. Whatever keeps the temperature down will be great for me. We're not fully loaded. We had to pick up 18 ton, about 36,000 pounds worth of hydrated limestone. So I accidentally picked up about 19.5 ton. Just a little heavier than it should be, but it's nowhere near 80,000. So it should pull just fine on the way home. Shouldn't have to worry about hills. And outside of our fifth wheel being stretched all the way to the back, we're still a pretty short combination than what I usually run. But for everybody that is wondering, we are driving a 2016 Freightliner Coronado with a 2005 Series 60 Detroit. This is a glider kit day cab, and we are running straight pipes. This truck gets after it. But good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome on in. Good morning, Natalie. Welcome in. Oh, there you go, Lane, hanging out. Yeah, I don't know why I keep agreeing to work on Sundays. It makes for a long week. This is gonna put me up to probably 68 hours this week. Just estimating how the weeks have been going, I should be racked up pretty high on hours. But great to see everybody in here today. Happy to have you. running some decent back roads. Oh, better get over. Oh yeah, Lane, we'll be running. Yep, I work the rest of this week, man. I'm just starting a day early. I literally started about 20 minutes after my 34-hour reset. So yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of time off there. We just took the 34, got done with that, and immediately hit the road again. I took off this morning at about 8 a.m. I've already completed half my day, so we're just finishing up there right now. 4.5 hours back, roughly. 4 hours to my yard, another half hour to my house. And that'll be it. And I've already got my loaded trailer for tomorrow, so we'll be rolling good. Whiskey Throttle, I run for a company out of Rochester called Yagi. Little hard to pronunciate, but out of Rochester, Minnesota. We're, I would say, about a medium-sized company of 36 trucks as we are sitting right now. Yes, it is, Lane. I already brought my loaded trailer home on Friday. So that's already sitting waiting at the yard for me for tomorrow morning. So tonight I'll take off about, tonight I'll probably take off at about 3 a.m. to get my Monday morning going. Welcome on in. I'm sorry, I wish I could pronunciate your name, but I am not able to. But welcome on in. Tomorrow, probably gonna have 2 loads. 2 loads to the cities, should be around 11 hours for the day. As long as everything got ourselves a little ways until we hit the back roads. We're going to be looking for Highway 16. I have forgotten the exit number, but I'll recognize it when I see it. Driving in Wisconsin almost makes me miss living here a little bit. I do like that I get to come out this way and, you know, do a little driving as is, but I will say it makes me miss it. Thank you, best brother. I appreciate it. go, Shooting Star. That's a fun way to wake up. Could imagine the ruckus that was causing. Hey, Ghost Man. We are on our way back to Rochester, Minnesota. We just picked up a load in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Welcome in, David. Good to see you. Welcome on in, Warren. Morning, Cyrus. You know, I like this early morning running around here. Not really much traffic. Probably a little over 200 miles. Well, Ghost Man, I mean, it's kind of up to you and what you want to do in this industry. This was, my CDL was my fallback plan. And, I mean, it's worth having it at the least. You know, you can always pick up money on the side doing runs for farmers and different things depending on where you live, but it's helped me out a lot having my CDL. I've had it since 2018 and I've never let go of it. Oh, very nice, Warren. Nice to meet you, driver. So far, Cyrus, it's not bad. It's not too shabby. Little tired, still kind of waking up. Can't say I slept much more in about 4 hours last night, so yeah, we were running a tad rough this morning, but kind of caught my second wind, and now I'm just hoping it sticks around until we get back at the minimum. It's kind of been some non-stop work lately. Either I'm working on the truck or I'm driving, so really hasn't been a lot of slowdown. Oh, very nice, Warren. Yeah, I just finished off my 34 and I took off about 20-30 minutes after that. Yeah, exactly what he said. It's good money. It's just a lot of work. A lot of hours, but you get used to it, you know. Now I can work a 10-11 hour day and call it a short day. And being at work so much, I don't really spend a whole lot of money on, you know, on a lot of things. I pay my bills and take care of my kid and wife, and that's about it for money, you know. I appreciate it, Warren. Oh yeah, we try to do what we can, man. Try to do what we can. Willis, we are cruising back to Rochester, Minnesota today. We just left Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. We are on 151 eastbound, making our way over to Portage, and then we gonna hit the highway and head north. Company driver. I would have went for owner operator years ago, but I was already married, so yeah, that one didn't pan out too well, but I do pretty well as a company driver. I can't complain. There's always hours if I want it. You know, Cyrus, I do. I've been doing this for over a year now, or back to doing it for over a year. In total, I've been driving for about 9. And, you know, I can say I still like it. Now, if you ask me that at the end of the week, it might be a different, yeah, exactly what Co said. If you ask me at the end of the week, it might be a different tune. Yeah, Willis, especially with what I do, I run my own schedule and I kind of manage and operate what I do on a day-to-day basis and just kind of tell my dispatchers what I got going on or what my plan is. So it's a lot of flexibility, Yeah, that's pretty much it, Co. By the end of the week, I ain't really worth much, you know. The body's usually pretty destroyed, and mentally I got nothing left, so we'll see how this week goes, starting out on Sunday. This is a pretty easy drive, so I can't complain too much. Willis, it depends on the way you do it. If you're gonna do it for like getting into long haul or basically anything more than a yard dog operator, you're probably gonna want to go through an actual school to get your CDL. I mean, you have to go through a school to get your CDL. It's just there's kind of 2 different variants to it. I think they range between like $4,000 to $6,000 to get your CDL. Otherwise, if you go through a turn and burn school, they're not too much. Yeah, companies are putting cameras in truck. I've actually got a camera in my truck, funny enough, and it does suck. You know, I came into this industry back when trucks could just kind of do what they wanted to do, and you really didn't have a camera watching you, but in the same breath, yeah, here in the States, Co, you gotta have your CDL for moving a yard dog. Most companies, anyways. You might be able to find some smaller ones that you can still get away with it, but yeah, nowadays you still got to have a CDL for it. But yeah, we run cameras in our trucks simply for insurance reasons. I mean, it's rare that I ever actually have to use the camera. You know, if I get cut off, yeah, if I get cut off or really close to an accident, I'll use the camera, but I mean, really, it's just there. Yeah, that sounds about right. $4 to $6 grand. If you get with a company that puts you through school, that's kind of a double-edged sword, but it really depends on, depends on what you want to do. Welcome in, Johnny. Yeah, we're probably not too far off from driving. I've been running about 9 years. I've had mine since 2018. We are cruising on our way back to Rochester, Minnesota right now. We just left Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and we'll be cruising back. We'll be going through Portage here before long. There you go, Lane. Nice job. That'll be a good time. A lot of hills out that way too. That makes it fun. Love playing on the hills. Yeah, that's pretty true, Cole. But the good news is, you know, with the school, they do put you through quite a bit before you have to do the test. Welcome in, Paul. Well, Shooting Star, hopefully she can get in and get that checked out. You know, fluid in the lungs can be quite a few different things. You know, pneumonia, COPD. There's a few things that run with that, buddy. It really depends on health history and just getting it checked out. Sometimes they can clear that up with a water pill. You know, other times it's a suctioning deal. It just kind of depends on how much is there. Yeah, it's definitely been a wild year, I'll give you that, Shooting Star. But I'm hoping she gets better and she has a speedy recovery. Yeah, like I said, usually they suck it out. That's probably the fastest way to get it out. If it's, you know, just a very small accumulation, they might try to get it out with a water pill, but it's hard to say. Hard to say, man. Welcome on in, Angie. Just doing a little driving today. Gonna be jumping off in Beaver Dam here soon and heading over to Portage, getting back on the Interstate 90, and then making our way north back to Rochester, Minnesota. Nothing too shabby. I just gotta keep an eye out for my exit. I can't remember what the number is. So, we'll see if we make it or not. I might have forgotten it, but I'll recognize it. I usually do. I appreciate that, Ed. Currently, mine's not too bad, Cyrus. I mean, I've got a spring ride front end, so yeah, it doesn't ride the greatest, but it does all right. We're not super heavy right now, and my fifth wheel is slid all the way back, so we might be a little more bouncy on the front end, but it should be all right. Have a good day, Justin, or Shooting Star. Keep in touch, buddy. Let me know if you need anything, all right? We are in Wisconsin right now. Just heading eastbound on 151. It's Madison, Wisconsin. We're going to be splitting off ahead here. Jump on onto it's Highway 16 in Beaver Dam, and that should take us over to Portage. Have some tight turns, some residential driving, and then we'll get back onto the interstate and keep this thing rolling. No, I appreciate that, Ed. Okay, now I'm starting to get my memory back here. Yeah, it should be exit 122, if I got it right. We're going a different way back than I usually do, just because I wanted to stay up on the big road as much as possible, try to keep this thing moving. We'll have a little bit of a slowdown going through Portage, but we should be able to make the time up on the interstate. Since we're not heavy, my truck won't slow down on me at all. Might get a little warm in here on some of the back roads, so I will have the windows down a little bit. I'll try not to roll them down too far, because otherwise it just gets too loud. And I want to make sure that you guys are able to hear a good mix of the truck and me talking. But the truck is fairly loud, so it's a little bit of a tough balance to make happen. But it's great to see everybody in here today. Usually I'm not running on Sundays, but we've been hitting our busy season lately, so more work makes more money, and that works for me. Oh, nice. I was just near, it wasn't too long ago, I was just in Two Harbors. Me, my wife, and kid took a vacation to Duluth. Probably about a month and a half ago, I think. But yeah, during the week, I drive to the Twin Cities every day. I'm usually up there twice a day. I'm sure at some point we'll probably do another vacation up there again. It's it was a very nice vacation coming up there. I mean, eventually it will. Right now we're just cruising. But we're in a 65, so I'm not pushing it. I will say I am happy that we have a decent drive with not much traffic around. Oh shoot, sorry to hear that, Cyrus. That's not a good time. Can't say I've broken my elbow. I don't know if I want to experience that either. Well, hopefully you have a speedy recovery. I'm sure they got you locked away in a hard cast too. Well, actually, I'm curious. I don't know if they restrict mobility for a broken elbow or not. from London. We're cruising through Wisconsin here in the US. Just doing a little Sunday driving, getting some work done. Yeah, 8 weeks, that sounds about right. Nice call. I have broken 15 bones and I had both my feet surgically reconstructed. Yes, I have, Ed. I am almost positive I've seen Convoy. I can't say I've watched a movie in like, I don't know, 6 months, but I do remember watching that one. I really want to try to match what they did. It's not easy to get a convoy rolling out here with other drivers. That's kind of the next little, we got to go through town, but we are just east of Beaver Dam on 151 here. So we're kind of like central Wisconsin, fairly east. I'm sorry, we're heading west. Losing my mind out here today. Oh, nice, Ed. There's a few older truck movies that I've watched, like, I can't remember the name of it, but Patrick Swayze was in it. I can't get a lot of time to do much when they're not working. Working is kind of my getaway at times, and, you know, vice versa. I believe our exit's going to be coming up here soon. I just got to keep my eyes out for it. Exit 120. That's not it. Oh, maybe that is it. Yeah. I can remember the movie, but man, I'm horrible with names. Like, I can remember all the roads I drive on, but I'll never remember, like, the numbers for signs. Or exit numbers. Oh, sorry about that, Gerald. We're making our. That's kind of the next little town I gotta go through. No, good. Our exit is low, not up. Just losing my mind out here. but I'm happy to see all you guys in here this morning riding with me. It makes my drives go by a lot faster. Ah, there's our exit, 118. That's what we've been looking for. Yep. Sunday's usually a busy day for me. A lot of stuff to get done before I try to go to bed and get back up and do it again, you know? Hopefully it's not raining when I get home. I still gotta mow the lawn yet today, so that's the only other big thing that I want to get done and knocked out before the week starts, but if I can't, I can't. It might get a little loud in here, just a heads up. Cyrus, a collarbone. I bet that one would suck. I haven't broken a collarbone yet, and I don't really want to break anything anymore. I'm kind of getting to that age where breaking things takes a while for recovery. Oh, it's raining by you, Ed? Yeah, I haven't ran into any rain just yet, but I'm kind of expecting some to hit today. Cool, I got one for you about kneecaps. When I was 18 years old, I actually stuck a chainsaw into my kneecap. Thank God it didn't go very deep, but man, did it rip. I've got like a 4 or 5 inch scar right across my knee from it. But it just ripped through the top layer. I was able to pull the chainsaw back fast enough to where, you know, it didn't start digging in, but oh good lord. Mom always told me if I'm gonna be dumb, I gotta be tough. Can't say I'm tough, but I've survived a few things so far. Ooh, shit, Dwayne. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. I'm glad I haven't had to get back surgeries. I think the worst back injury I've had is herniating 3 discs. Ooh. Shit, Ed. That ain't good. strike. Good Lord. Yeah, that's about where I'm sitting, Cole. It's like I'm definitely not the sharpest kitchen knife, but I can still cut things. Yeah, I hear you there, Gerald. I still run an old school CV in this thing. I still get out on it and talk when I can, but yeah, these days it's nice having this. Nice doing live streams, getting a good group of people in here to sit and bullshit with. It just makes the drive a lot easier to tolerate, you know. Shit, Ed. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, working on a Sunday. I know. I should have slept in. Shouldn't have taken the run. Something wrong with me. Yes, it is, Gerald. I've had my life saved by my CV at least 3 times that I can count, especially when I was going out west during bad snowstorms, you know, in Wyoming. I've avoided like 2 pileups with it, having one, so it's definitely saved me a lot of headache. I'm not even. Oh, all right. I went down a hill. Damn camera. Cyrus, I would say the freedom of it. I would say the freedom of, you know, being able to kind of do what I do, run how I run, stop when I stop, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, I agree. I think all trucks should have CVs as well. Yes, I do, Ed. It's got a black faceplate, but I run a early DX44V. It can tweak back in the day, so it's a old 10 meter, and I'm pushing out about 100 watts. It does really good. Oh yeah, doing live streams when I'm tired helps out a lot. It helps me stay sharp between the ears because yeah, there's some, you know, I got a top, I got a 2-year-old beat the crap. This is the difference. It helps out a lot. Plus, when I'm up in the cities dealing with traffic, you guys get entertainment while I get high blood pressure. Works out for everyone. Yeah. If it does go out, it should come back on relatively soon. Or don't get me wrong, I do have a tattletale camera in here. But doing this as well helps in case that one goes out for some reason. Yep, I've got the old chrome one, Ed. I'm sure soon enough you'll be back in it, Ed. I know you got some for healing, but I'm sure you'll be back in it, man. Yeah, when I was down with my feet being surgically reconstructed, I was off work for like a year, and it sucked. I was itching so bad to get back in the truck. Hell, I didn't even wait until I was out of a medical boot. With a cane. As soon as I was able to walk and dolly a trailer up and down, I jumped right back in and started going after it. Sounds good, Trike. You have a wonderful day, man. Come back anytime. I do live streams every day that I'm driving. Hopefully it's all good news, Ed. Hopefully it's all good news on your CT scans and everything's looking like it's healing properly. I'm sure it's been a real pain in the ass dealing with the swelling, and yeah, that was probably the worst part about my surgeries. Gerald, we got ourselves about 19 ton of hydrated limestone powder. We're pulling a 4-pocket dry bulk tanker right now. Just did a just went and picked up a preload, but it's on the lighter side than what we usually run. Oh, thanks, Cyrus. I appreciate that. I can't say I'm the most entertaining person ever. Be coming into a small town. I appreciate that, Ed. Yeah, if people want to jump in and check it out, they can. If they want to leave, they can leave. It, you know, don't matter to me. I like getting a good group of people. I'd rather have quality over quantity in here, you know. I don't really give a shit about views or likes or anything like that. I just like to hang out. Yes, I am, Gerald. I've been married now 5 years with my wife for almost 10. I've got a 2-year-old daughter, and I've got another one on the way. My next kid's going to be coming here in October, so I've been slamming work lately to try and get some money put away before that hits. I've actually got a few YouTube shorts up on my channel of my daughter, of her beating me up, because that's apparently her favorite time, is to beat me up. I'm sure the next one's going to be doing about the same, knowing how things go for me. But can't say I hate it by any means. Gerald, they make it worth my time out here doing this job. They make it worth my time. Well, thank you, Timothy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Douglas. Appreciate you, Paul. You have a wonderful day, man. Oh yeah, we're not too far from being done with this journey. Well, alright. I should say that in the sense that, you know, that I'm not a trucker. If I wasn't a trucker, I would say we got a long ways to go, but as a driver, I can say that I feel like I'm getting closer, even though I'm about 2.5 hours away. Well, about three hours, 2.5, 3 hours, depending on how hard I push it on the interstate. I appreciate that, Timothy. I mean, there's bad truck drivers out there, dude. I'll be the first one to tell you if you've never heard it, but there are really shitty truck drivers that should not have staged legitimately. I crossed them, gotten into their trucks. Like, there's a few that, you know, they really shouldn't be out here. I don't know if I've heard of them, Ed. I'm not entirely positive if I have or not. The name kind of sounds familiar. Oh, all good, Gerald. We're going to be here for a while, so don't worry. You won't miss out much. Not too far out from Portage. Portage is where we get to make a really fun turn. Oh, okay, Conway, yep, I've heard of them. Oh, okay. Good morning. Welcome on in. haven't driven through Portage in a while. Kind of like taking the, I like taking the tight turns when I can. Oh, sorry, Gerald. We're in Wisconsin right now. We're heading towards Portage, Wisconsin. Couldn't have said it better myself, Co. Captain, no, we are cruising in Wisconsin right now. Kind of looks like North Carolina, I can see that. I'm sure it's a lot more humid though. The strangest load? That's a good question. I would say the strangest load would have been an oversized load I picked up out of Ohio to Wisconsin. Oh, very nice. Yep, I go to the Twin Cities every day. Well, except today. But Monday through Friday, yeah, I am generally in the Twin Cities. Yeah, these back roads in Wisconsin can really make you think you're in a few different places. But congrats on cutting the umbilical cord. That's very nice. So I work for a company out of Rochester, Minnesota by the name of Yagi. I've been up to Cloquet before, yep. Been a while since I've been up there, but I did just go up that way for vacation not too long ago. Oh, very nice. Well, I tell you what, anytime you ever want to go for a ride along, you're more than welcome. I take passengers. Oh, okay, Timothy. That's right, Josh. Grind it till you find it. Who needs synchros in their transmission, right? Funny enough, Therese, I can definitely get you in contact with the school. So I was a CDL instructor at two different colleges. There's one up in Dakota County that I help write the curriculum for. I believe they are still a Class A automatic restricting turn and burn school, but for the amount of time that they are, the financial side of it. So there's actually at Riverland Community College out of Austin, you can actually get financial aid now to take their full CDL course. That was something recent that we were able to get established there. Oh, I know that song, Ed. I know that song. Yeah, you might honestly be able to get financial assistance through. That could it could very well be. And Gerald, as to your question, I mean, there's a lot going on in that whole deal. I kind of take a back seat to it just because it does raise a lot of things, but yeah, for the most part, on conversational topics in here, I stay away from anything political. And yeah, I know Minnesota's got its things right now that, you know, they're working through and whatnot. But for most of it, I just like to sit back and watch, see what happens. I don't really pick a side. Yeah, Captain, that's right. You can definitely do that route too. If you get with a company that's pretty decent and they're willing to put you through school, it's not a bad deal. You just got to watch out for the contracts and be careful that, you know, they don't sign you. Yeah. Yep. Exactly what Captain's saying. I'll have to check that out, Ed. Yeah, beautiful flat top, old Kenworth. Now that's something I could get behind. Timothy, I can't say I have. Yep, that's exactly it, Captain. Yeah, if you quit within a certain time period, generally you got to pay it back. So that's just something you got to be very careful of. All right, we're going to need the hammer lane. Oh, nice, Ed. Nice. I'm sure it was a lot of work to restore a semi. Like, just working on this one to keep it, you know, to keep it where it is and like keep this thing running good has been a lot of work. And I mean, I'm not a mechanic by any means, but I can definitely fix something up to get it down the road so I can get it to the damn shop, if you know what I'm saying. But lately I've been doing a lot of my own work, learning a lot along the way, you know, busting about every knuckle I can doing it. Well, if driving semi is something you're really serious about, we can always get in contact through my email, and we can actually set up a day where you come jump in with me. We can do a ride along, talk about the industry, getting into the industry, and some potential options. It may not be the worst idea if it's something you really want to do and explore. Oh, nice, Captain. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I just did my 34 at home. I left like 20 minutes after my 34 was up, so. Alright, here comes the fun turn. And then some residential driving. Oh, stay green, stay green, stay green. Yay, staying green. Yeah. Yeah, 6 years, I'm sure. Especially if you stripped it down to the frame and oh yeah. I can only imagine how much work that was. Oh, they have those eyes there? Yeah, I've seen those on a few trucks at the truck stop where I live. Scared the crap out of me the first time I saw them. Was not the most fun. I don't mind because it's only got a 42-foot trailer, so you know I'm basically driving a car at this point. Ugh, a lot of bouncing here. Okay, so you've already got some experience driving. Really the only difference is, you know, length and turning. That's what it's going to come down to. Length, turning, braking distance. Yep, just a big car at this point. I mean, I got about 9 feet from the back of my cab to the front of the truck. Oh yeah, I stop at exit 81 quite often in Lakeville. That's usually the truck stop I stop at. I'm through there every day. Yeah, very true, Co. Very true. Oh, here's our turn for the interstate coming up. Wait, 39 south. No, that's Madison. We don't want that. Never mind, we gotta keep going. Yeah, I'm really hoping it doesn't get warmer today. I still got to recharge my AC system. I don't want to deal with the heat. I don't have much of an opinion on a lot of things, to be honest with you, outside of trucking anyways. Cyrus, you have a good day. I hope you get some good rest and heal soon. We sure are. Working on a Sunday. Yeah, it's warm out here a little bit, but it's not too bad yet. Not too bad just yet. There's our interstate. Hey, hey, there he is. That's right, Cole. That's right. Welcome in, Rick. You handsome man. Oh boy. I'm sorry to hear it's going to be even worse tomorrow. I can't remember if there's a truck stop there with a restaurant or not. I don't believe so. But there is a truck stop right off the freeway. And there is a strip mall back there. But I'm sure the old truck stop that used to be there is no more. But yeah, I do frequent that once in a while. Oh yeah, Rick always gets the love when he's in here. He knows what's up. Yeah, it was a little town we went through. I mean, if we would have went through it a different way, it would have been a lot longer, but we kind of took a shortcut through there. Ah, okay, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense, Therese. That makes sense. Ouch! Little bumpy, little bumpy. Funny enough, Ed, I haven't been where they did a lot of that, but I have done a little bit of ice road trucking up there. I've met a few of the guys that ran on that show. It's definitely seems like it would have been a very scary time to do it. Yeah, 3990 here in Wisconsin. Need a little bit of noise. This thing is bouncing. Oh, very nice trees. Yeah, I would say if you want to go with for a ride, generally I do 2 loads up to the Twin Cities. So maybe after my first load, I can swing by the truck stop. You can jump in, we go down, grab a second one, take it back to the cities, deliver it, and then I drop you back off. You're more than welcome to. Yeah, Ohio's roads. I'm pretty sure Ohio's roads would herniate my disc in this truck. Yeah, Gerald, the roads in Minnesota, it kind of depends on where you are, but a lot of them could use a little bit of love. There's quite a few of them that are pretty gnarly. That's right, Rick. You know how we do out here, Rick. You beautiful human being. So Therese, what I'll do is I will drop my email in a post and you can get a hold of me there, and then we'll go from there with setting up a time and just kind of staying in contact on when a good day pops up that you can jump in. Welcome in, Max. Or Mark, sorry about that. That's fair. That's fair enough. That's fair. They're not the worst roads. I just have a spring ride front end, so it bounces a little bit. Ouch, ouch. There we go. Yeah, Mark, you're not wrong. You're not wrong by any means. Can't say I've ever pulled more than one trailer behind me. So I don't even know how that would feel or handle. Happy to hear that, Timothy. Yeah, it's a great time to have you guys in here. Let's see, 10 o'clock right now my time, so I should be back to Rochester by about noon, and I should be home and parked by about 12 o'clock probably. So I'd say we got about another 4 hours, maybe 4.5. Nothing super wild. Shit, Mark, I could only imagine, Mark. Yeah, I could only imagine being that heavy. I'm sure wind doesn't bug you at all. That's kind of how I feel pulling my tri-axle trailers during the week. Yeah, Cole's got really good content as well. If you're looking for like relaxing, he's got great content for that. not kidding, Gerald. Well, GMT, I'm sorry you feel that way, man. Oh, shoot, hold on, I got a phone call coming in. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. I am back. Had to talk with my sister quick because I'm going to be meeting her as she's on her way home here. You have a good day, Gerald. Thank you for riding with. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. I probably missed some of the conversation here. My audio cuts out when I get a phone call, so then I don't hear anything coming through on my end. Nice, Mark. Well, I'm glad to have you in here. I've got plenty of live streams. I put on other people's live streams or channels, and that way I can I sleep to that at night myself. I'm not even gonna lie, I do. Miller Trucking? I don't know if I know that one. Mark, we are running a 2005 Series 60 Detroit. We just replaced the heads and injectors. Still working in the new injectors currently, but we got her cranked up, pushing 750 to the crank, and it's been doing wonderful. Can't complain. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day. Oh, nice, Mark. Yeah. It's a beautiful, beautiful motor. Does a really good job. I definitely can't complain too much. Acts like there's not even a trailer behind me. Oh, sorry, Cole. I can't remember what I was even saying. And thank you very much, Jamie. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Yes, we are. We are making our way back up to Rochester, Minnesota right now. Just cruising up 3990. Yeah, Mark, ever since we did the heads and injectors, my fuel mileage has gone up a lot. Like I'm pulling in about 5.5 to 6 miles a gallon now. Pretty nice compared to what it was. So I can't complain too much. We're not too far out from Minnesota, Rick. We're getting there. Not too far out. I pulled a Wisconsin trip today. nice, Jamie. Welcome in. Welcome in from northern Indiana. Haven't been down there in a minute. Hey, Belle, welcome in. Therese, we are going by mile marker 83. I can't imagine it's changed a whole lot since I was last down there, but I mean, you never know. Timothy, Indiana is just south of, oh, here we go, wait a minute. Just south of Lake Michigan, essentially. It sits between Illinois and Ohio. Michigan sits right above it. It's just kind of right down there underneath Lake Michigan. Oh, nice, Mark. Very nice. Therese, we will be. We're still pretty south yet. We're still pretty south in Wisconsin yet. We should be hitting the border for Minnesota in about, oh, I would say about 30 minutes. Mark, I do not own my own truck. This is a company truck. I just work for an older company. Hey, wrestling fan, welcome in, bud. Good morning. We're not too far out. We should be there before long. Oh, I haven't seen that raceway in a long time. I'm pretty sure that's still there. I'm positive that's still there. Well, Therese, when I came home from the Marines back in January of 2018, I wasn't really sure what to do, so I just jumped into a truck and started driving. And I've kind of been doing that ever since. I went to school for law enforcement, and I was an EMT for a year, but I kind of fell back into driving. And that's just kind of where I've been sitting since. So I've been back to driving for about a year and 3 months now. Yeah, it's not too bad. Outside of working really long hours, it's not too bad. Can't complain too much. I'm upright and breathing. I may not sleep as much as I want to, but, you know, oh my gosh. That's the sacrifices you gotta make sometimes. not kidding, Timothy. You're not kidding, man. I used to come through there with oversized loads all the time. So Mark, I get paid by the hour actually. I am an hourly rate local driver, and it works out really well for me. Oh, nice, Reese. Yeah, I tend to sleep about 5 hours a night. That's what I try to average. Sometimes it's a little less, just kind of depends. But usually I'm up and moving by 3, 4 in the morning, and I'm usually done about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Yeah, I-80 used to kick the crap out of me. Welcome in, Warner. Welcome in from Germany. Good to have you. Because back when I was over the road doing, Rick, I'm not even that heavy today. I'm not that heavy today, Rick. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Welcome in, Smokes. What do you got for me today, my guy? Oh, very nice, Jamie. Very nice. But yeah, back when I was doing oversized loads, I used to drop down through Iowa, and then I would go through Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. Oh, it's good, Ed. We're only doing 72. We're just passing by a truck going 65. Must be nice, Smokes. Must be nice. But yeah, don't worry, Ed. My truck's governed. I can't run as fast as I wish I could. When I was going up through Michigan, I was going up to Blue Heron, or Blue Water. Oh man, I can't even think of what it's called. I used to hit the border to go across to Canada that way. I used to cross at the Blue Water port. I think so. I'm pretty sure FedEx is generally tandem unless they're pulling, you know, the triples or doubles. Oh, Blue Earth. All right, thank you. Yeah, Blue Earth. It's been a while since I've been that way. Good morning, Johnny. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, I see what you're saying, Ed. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'd slow down, but no, I got to get home and help the wife out. Mark, I wish this one would do it. I'd be running 80 right now if I could. I used to run like that. Not anymore. Yeah, water. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Dwayne. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, I gotta get home to Mama. Right now we got a 2-year-old toddler and she's pregnant and we're 2 months out from our next one, so That's why I start early and I get home, try to get home at a decent time to help her out. There you go, Mark. There you go. I've always stayed off the radar as much as possible. Oh, thank you, Warner. Appreciate it. The good news is going down the interstate isn't too hard for me. I mean, I have my days, don't get me wrong. I will never say I'm the best truck driver out there. Thanks, Timothy. Yes, there it is. I need way more sympathy. Last night my daughter kept trying to feed me a wooden block she called cheese. Yeah, I didn't feel like cheese when it was smashing against my gums. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jamie. You're not wrong at all. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot, but that's why I try to get home when I can. Yeah, I definitely do what I do to stay awake. Oh boy, Timothy, yeah, 6 would do it. 6 would do it. Belle, sometimes she does. And then usually I get yelled at when I get home, but that's okay. That's okay. It keeps her happy, and I'm deaf. I'm pretty deaf, so it works out really well. No, Johnny, I have not. I wish. That's on my bucket list. If I ever get the chance to haul logs, I would definitely do some off-road log hauling. I'd love to try that out. Well, Cole, let me put it in this perspective. It does take 2 to tango, but I'm definitely not a strong enough man to say no to that. Not to my wife. And I gotta say, you know what? Screw it. I'll give you guys the backstory on how this all happened with the second one. Okay? I'll just say how it happened, outside of what actually happened. Right? She went out to lunch with one of her friends that was pregnant, and she came home, and I don't know what happened. Okay? She just had this freaking look in her eyes, like I was a piece of food in the fridge, like I was chocolate cake in the fridge. She just had this look, and that was it. I don't know what happened after that. I'm pretty sure she used me. I mean, we know how that part happened. I'm just saying the beforehand. Hey, I gotta blame it on somebody, all right? I gotta blame it on somebody. We talked about having a second one. Just didn't know it was gonna be that quick. Oh boy. Coil? Yep. I don't know. She just, you probably know what I'm talking about that. She just had this look, and I couldn't run away. I was done for. That was it, you know? Nice, Eco. My bad. I'm sure log hauling would be dangerous, but I gotta tell you, I still want to try it. Yeah, I think we're going to be done after 2. That's at least a plan, but you never know. Nice, Johnny. Yeah, that's what's going to happen next time. That's what I'm going to do next time. See, Cole, you know perfect, Cole. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, Timothy. Nice. Very nice. I know honestly, we talked about doing that too, but I can't say we've gotten to talk a whole lot lately with everything. Usually my daughter is manhandling my face, so talking is a very sweet virtue when I get it. Oh shit, Johnny. Oh my god. Jamie, all I'm saying is she went out with a friend. She was fine. She was normal. Things were good. She came home and all of a sudden I was a piece of meat. That's all I'm saying. And yes, congratulations, Dwayne. Does it count if I feel like I've been married for 40 years? I'm already half deaf, and she yells at me for having the TV on too loud. She's blind without her glasses, so then she can't see what's on the TV. I can't hear it, and it turns into a back and forth battle, and it's amazing. Yes, there it is, Jamie. There it is. The girl, yes, the influencer. Nice, Timothy. Nice. Yeah, Dwayne, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's exactly it, Cole. That's exactly it. Yeah, working long hours, and you know, she puts up with a lot. I did over the week, last week, me and my daughter went out and we picked up a bunch of sweets, and we went home and I made a heart out of cardboard, and then we set it all up on the bed for my wife, and I had to rehearse this with my daughter, but when my wife came home from work, my daughter went over, grabbed her finger, and took her to the bedroom so she could see all the sweets and stuff that I got her, and you know, the little handwritten note on a cardboard heart. And that seemed to make her day really, really happy. Yeah, Mark, I'm kind of the same with my siblings. All my sisters are older than I am by quite a few years, but my two daughters will be within years of each other. I try to do what I can when I can, Jamie. Try to. Every once in a while, I know she needs that little pick-me-up, so it makes a difference for her, and it doesn't take much of my time to do, you know. Yeah, I thought about that, Mark. I did. I thought about doing that. It's getting to that point where, you know, I might have to. Oh boy, Timothy. Yeah, mine already gives me a run for my money, and she's not much taller than my knee right now, but she still beats me up quite a bit. I think she gets it from her mom. Pretty sure she gets it from her mom. You're not kidding, Dwayne. It feels like it was yesterday that my daughter, you know, was able to shoot poop 2 feet across the room, and now she's trying to force feed me, you know, blocks of cheese that are actually wood. I don't know where the time is gone. She used to be a lot easier to handle. She used to be a lot easier to handle. Hold on 1 second. I gotta make a hot phone call. I gotta make a quick phone call. Hold on real quick. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. And Therese, it's alright if you, I've got hearing problems myself, I promise. I mean, Jamie, if you want to trade kids for a while, that's alright, I'm up for it. My daughter's in the beat up the adult phase right now, so I'm not opposed. She's been kicking my ass left and right. Same with my wife. Hell, you know what? I'll make it a bundle deal. Send my wife. That's perfect. Yeah, perfect. Thanks. Yeah, I believe so, Teresa. It depends on what you're. If you're referring to like radio waves. But I've had a frequent encounter. That's a good question, Abel, because I don't think it's me. I'm 30. Okay, yeah, understandable. Yep, I get that a lot. Rick, met your wife in '78, huh? Oh no, I'm sorry, that wasn't you, Rick. That wasn't you. Yeah, I get the ringing in my ears. It's, yeah. I definitely know what you're talking about. Oh, very nice. Oh yeah, I always forget Koa. Yeah, Koa is younger than me by just a little bit. You know, it's really cool to see that we have a pretty wide mix of all ages in here. I like that. That always makes for awesome conversations. Jamie. See, how I establish dominance at my house is I look my wife in the eyes as I take a crap on the floor. So, no Pampers for this guy. Welcome in from Germany. Sorry that you jumped in at that moment. Good to have you in here. Very nice trees. Very nice. It's always nice when you can find something like that. Oh, nice, Pigeon Forge. Okay. I'm not even sure I know where that's at, to be honest with you, Timothy. I have to look it up, actually. Oh, okay, East Tennessee. All right. Nice. Very nice. Well, it should be a good drive. Oh man, I haven't been through Knoxville in a long time. Welcome in from Sweden. Welcome on into the adventure. Oh man, that'd be a nice little vacation. I could go for another one of those soon. Therese, that's why I drive a really loud semi. It makes it really nice to have like noise in my ears. Otherwise it's ringing. Nice, Jamie. That'd be a fun time. That sounds like a really familiar name. I'm almost positive I've gone through there. Because that seems like a name I would not be able to forget very easy. Yeah, Therese, I say so. Some days are definitely louder than others in my ears. Well, Co, you can always just start putting holes in it. That's the fastest way to make it louder. I don't know if it'll make it run good, but it'll make it louder. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Yeah, that sounds beautiful. I can't wait to move out of the city and actually get a farmhouse. That's coming up this year, this next year. We're going to be doing that, no doubt. I'm in. There you go, cool. Yeah, cut it right at the headers and then, you know, shove a stack right through the hood. I was hoping so, Jamie. I don't quite know if it is or not, to be honest with you. I know that all the trucks that we have, none of them have that. I'm sure they are, Therese. I mean, I've got a good combination of hearing damage mixed in too. That's not a bad idea, Mark. We're also getting blown around pretty hard by the wind, just so everybody knows. Yeah, hopefully you guys are able to hear me all right. I'm trying to talk louder than my truck. I don't know if it's going very good, but yeah, Mark, we're running light. We're not very heavy right now. They must be paying good money on this load because they only wanted 18 tons. Thank you, Jamie. Perfect. Oh, that sounds beautiful. That sounds like it'd be such a good time, Jamie. If only. You know, I shit you not, I didn't even know what TikTok was for like the first 5 years of its existence. The first time I heard about it was when it was banned and then came back. Like, that's right, Cole. Right out the roof. I live in southeastern Minnesota. I'm still learning a lot about technology. That's why all my videos are kind of one and done, because I have no idea how to edit. pay off quite a bit of pretty much everything except here, of course. And trust me, this is taking a while to figure out. Oh, okay, Apple Valley, yep. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't realize my connection was splitting out. I might be in a bad spot. Apple Valley is up in, I know you're asking Tree, sorry. Apple Valley is up in Minnesota, just southeast of the Twin Cities. And yeah, Jamie, we're kind of out here in no man's land. Oh shit, I got a phone call. Alright everybody, sorry about that. So I gotta stop and meet with my sister here in Sparta, Wisconsin. She forgot to drop something off to me when she was up over the weekend, so we're gonna hit this truck stop and I'm gonna pick up a couple things from her. Bye, Jamie. I hope you have a wonderful day. These damn injectors are still cooking. I really hope they sell my nicotine pouches here. I didn't want to stop till I get that picked up. Oh yeah, it'll be a good drive. It'll be a good drive. We just got to get it done with, you know. That's really the big thing right now, is just getting this day done with. Alright, let me get parked here. Turn down the volume. Okay, let me see what you guys see. Nice to see a truck with a van behind the truck. I appreciate that, Jamie. You have a wonderful day. That's right, man. That's right. Caffeine and nicotine till the end. That's how I function. I just hope to God they have the nicotine that I've been using lately. Otherwise, I'm going to probably lose my mind eventually, you know? Okay. All right, everybody. So, I think this is where we will probably end the live stream for today, and then we'll be kicking one up right away again tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be keeping after it today. After my sister meets me here and I get back on the freeway, then I'll start hauling ass again back to Rochester. I'm gonna go in, see if they got my nicotine, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I appreciate everybody jumping in and hanging out. Abel, I appreciate that. Or oh, I see here. I see. Cool. Yep, Therese, I will make sure to get that email dropped here shortly, and then we can talk there, and we'll set up a ride along. And then yeah, we'll set it up the night before, because I got to take my fridge out and make a little bit of room. I carry a lot of tools and crap in here, so we'll set that up the night before. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing everybody here soon. Tomorrow we'll be doing probably 2 live streams into the cities, and it should be yeah, it should be a fun day. You guys have a blessed day as well, and as always, keep it shiny side up, greasy side down, and keep the rubber on the road. But you all have a wonderful